advertising platform? Oh, the big one, I got it. Okay, so did you know that the average American is advertised to 4,000 times a day? Between TV, radio, email, social media, brands are constantly fighting for our attention. They're trying to tell us what to wear, where to go, what our houses should look like, and they're even trying to convince us to eat kale. But advertisers love using these guys, these display ads. I'm sure you've seen them, and I'm sure you don't click on them. And let's be honest, display ads suck. And I can stand up here for however long to go on to the details of why they do suck. But there's one very important reason, and that's because they are a one-way form of communication. Advertising in general is always coming at us and never listening back. Display ads actually present pain points for both the public and the agencies that use them. The chance of selling something from a display ad is a 0.002% chance. So, how do we solve this problem? How do we fix this? So we started by looking at what people wanted, what users wanted and what advertisers wanted as well. And we came up with a solution. We created AI chatbot integrated ads, or what we call convertising, or conversational ads, chatbot ads, whatever you like to call them. But they're ads that are integrated with AI chat. So instead of just a plain graphic, you can now speak to the advertisements yourself and have control and have an experience and actually give yourself an opportunity to speak your voice in the advertising process, where there was not one before. Like this ad right here behind me. If you were to see a yoga ad, you can, instead of just seeing the graphic, you can start asking questions like, where are you located? How much does your class cost? Do you have yoga on Wednesdays? You can even book the class through the ad, never having to click off or even visit their website. It's all done within one ad unit. How are we doing this? Well, our product is simple. It's a conversational marketing platform that allows advertisers and marketers to create unique AI chat tools to integrate into their advertising channels, whether it's their website, their landing page, or those pesky display ads. And the back end of our technology is very advanced, but through a very long year of R&D and customer discovery, we try to make our software as easy to use as possible. So you can even make one of our ads within 5 minutes. You can create one by selecting a channel, picking your graphics, creating a conversation, and then moving forward. Some of the ads behind me are the ads that have been made from the agencies that have been piloting. You can even sell your products through conversations. And it works for all verticals, B2C, B2B. B2B now have a chance to tell how they affect another business's bottom line versus just sending a static image. Or True Choose can then tell people what about their products are special instead of just the graphics. You can also use our platform to bring more of a customer experience focus and an experience that actually focuses on the person's personality. And we can also use landing pages to this as well. All of the information can be done through our platform, getting transcripts of the conversations and tracking them. You can even export your data. Our market opportunity is very large between advertising software and yearly ad spend. And our business model is a SaaS monthly subscription that we focus with agencies. Our current financial projections over the next 3 years, we hope to gain about $15 million in revenue between our SaaS and our ad sales. We have a very good blue ocean competition between IBM Watson as we provide a more convenient and less expensive solution. Our team is filled with 20 years of small business experience and development experience. We've also had amazing traction with our accelerators, been inducted to ATDC as well. We're currently looking for a funding of $350,000 and are expecting to accomplish our mission of trying to get the advertising world to be more conversational and let you guys have a voice in the advertising process. So if you like the idea, if you're an investor or an agency and would like to start a conversation, let us know and then visit our website, smartconvos.com. Thank you.
All right, let's get started. I want to make sure we have time for questions. So as you are building out this platform, have you already launched and you've got agencies already working with you?
Yes.
And what prevents them from just doing this themselves?
Well, so the technology is very complicated. We use natural language processing in our AI. We use AWS. So we know that most agencies don't have on-staff developers or engineers to develop these kinds of things. So we wanted to make a platform that was easy to plug and play so that agencies can make these ads within minutes versus trying to teach them a whole new technology. We have about 4 patents that we're working on to push. And we're currently piloting and sandboxing with Chemistry, the Dalton Agency, and Moxie. Mm-hmm.
So what makes this product unique versus just, there's a lot of chatbots out there.
Right.
And so this feels like an interesting use case, but what's unique about the chatbot technology that makes it not just, a different application of something that's already out there?
Right. Well, then initially when we started thinking about what we're doing, it was that most people come to the chatbots. You go to the website, the chatbot's there, you can talk to it. But instead, let's reverse that and bring the chatbot to the people, and also try to re-innovate the display ad industry as it is dying, and people use ad blockers, and you have banner blindness. So we want to try to mediate between the public and the brand so that you could have a more kind of holistic relationship and more transparent, so that the advertising process, that power can be pushed back to the public versus always coming from the brand. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any research or information that shows that users would prefer this type of interaction with a company or a brand? Like I see with your display, it's very text focused.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if I'm looking for a yoga studio, I think being visual, I'd want to click and see what that looks like.
Right.
So do you have any information or research that shows that this is preferable for a certain segment?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when we did some of the beta testing early on, and we did a lot of customer discovery from the public-facing side, they thought it was very helpful because instead of that stigma of clicking on an ad and moving forward and being tracked, they liked the fact that they had more control over that process, and it was up to them what they said, and they could get the information that they wanted instead of having to click off and visit the website, scan the website, figure out what they wanted. They could get the answers right then, right there, and just make that decision without having to leave the website that they're already on. So it's a lot more user-friendly and more focused on the customer experience part of advertising. Mm-hmm.
And how long does it take to implement, including, I guess, using your dashboard that, I guess,
Sure.
the market...
Like the onboarding time?
Yeah, onboarding time.
Sure. It's actually really short. When you go into an agency after I pitch, it usually takes about a week. The self-service tool is so kind of easy to use that once they have a demo, they can start making ads within that day. It's very self-service. Mm-hmm. Thank you.